Hey, hello guys, welcome back. Let's start with another video of Java tricky questions. The first question today is what are the different ways to sort a collection in Java? We all know that we have collections.sort method, and we also have a like comparator method, right? Where we can use a comparator sort to sort anything. I mean, you have might have faced a lot of string related problem where you have to sort a string by implementing a custom operator. If you don't know what kind of a problem is this, you can think about you are sorting an array of strings based on their lexicographical order. So that is one of the way where you can use the comparator custom implementation of sort method. And there are other ways to sort a collection is using a tree set or a tree map. This can help you in putting collections sorted into a predefined order, basically. Now coming to why collections interface doesn't extend clonable and serializable interface. So this is a good question to be asked. So current collection interface just specifies, right, the group of objects that's called as elements. So each concrete implementation of a connection interface can actually uh, choose its own way of how to maintain or order its element. So what happens is some collections may allow duplicate values while other connections may not. Sorry, duplicate keys. Okay. Uh, a lot of collection implementation have clone method. Okay, but do many do not. So it is not worthwhile to have it in the top level itself. Like collection is an abstract representation, right? So it doesn't mean that your abstract representation also have something inbuilt abstraction towards it. So that is one of the way why they don't do the clonable. Now cloning and serialization, right? Both come into the same picture. So when we are doing a concrete implementation, that time we can do. But if you are doing an abstract implementation, we cannot do it because it is kind of a thing which was hidden from us. And if we do it, and it will be a problem, right? The whole implementation will change. What is the difference between a process and a thread? Process is simply an execution of a program, and thread is like a single execution sequence within a process. So the process may contain multiple threads, and thread is also called as a lightweight process. Now, what are the benefits of using an unordered array over an ordered array? So unordered array will have a ordered array will have a time complexity of log n, right? Uh, Whereas in an unordered array, we have a search time complexity of O of n. Because ordered array means what? If the array is sorted. So if array is sorted, we can apply binary search to it, and we can help getting the O log of n. While in unordered array, the search time complexity is O of n. That means we have to linearly search. So in an ordered array, the insertion operation has a time complexity of O of n, correct? Because we have to do a switch where it actually lies when we are inserting it. But in an unordered array, insertion, we can go it and just append it to the last or whatever we do. So we have to so when we have more writes than reads, we can use an unordered array. That's a good implementation. So between hash set and tree set collections in Java, which one is better? So a hash set is implemented using a hash table, right? Therefore, its elements are stored in a random order, and the add, remove, and contains method will give us a O of one. Tree set is implemented using a tree data structure. So the element in this tree set is sorted in a natural order. So therefore the add, remove, and contains will give us a log n complexity. So this is why the performance respectively hash set is better. But if you want to store the element in the natural sorting order, then tree set is a better solution. When does JVM call the finalize method? First of all, we need to understand what is the purpose of finalize method. So it's basically JVM will instruct the garbage collector to call the finalize method before releasing an object from the memory. An object is lying there in the memory. If it has to be released by the JVM, it will call the finalize method, which will explicitly resource release all the resources which are held by that object. This will help in better memory management and avoiding memory leaks. Why would you use serial garbage collector or throughput garbage collector? It's not why, it's when. Serial garbage collector is used for a small operations that will require a heap memory up to 100 MB, while a throughput garbage collector is used in medium to large Java application. Okay, so if you set an object reference to null, the garbage collector immediately free the memory held by an object. Will it happen? No, because the JVM will decide when the garbage collector will do it. Okay, that when garbage collector runs, it will look for the object which are available for garbage collection. Then it frees the memory. That means all the reference of the object associated with that. So it's not like if you do it in none, it will immediately go away from the system. Now, how can we make garbage collection as object is like eligible for garbage collections? So we have to just make sure that we will remove, put the reference to null, and then we can use it. Basically, to make a garbage collector, we just make this reference to null, and then we are good. Why? When do you use exception or error in Java? What is the difference between these two? See, exception is something where you can actually have it, right? Like throwable class is a superclass of exception and error class in Java. So that means when you want to catch some condition, then your program can, which your program can create, and you can actually manipulate your code in such a way that you can handle those. Then you can use exception class or sub-exception, subclass of exception. But if you come across a situation which is not expected by you, then you can create a error class in Java or use an error class in Java. So error is a one-way road. If you go inside that, your program is gone. You have to start it from the scratch. Okay. Now the last question is, what is the advantage of prepared statement over statement class in Java? In prepared statement, the performance are better because they are a pre-compiled statement of database query. And also we can reuse our prepared statement with the help of different input values with the same query, right? The statement will give us the full like static kind of a thing. So that is there. I'll stop it right here and we'll meet again for the next video.